Yo, what's up, and I'm back. This is Street Smart Sarge here with another Virginia's Gangster Files. Yeah, I'm on Greedy Tycoon Media Channel, #1 hip hop media channel out of southeastern Virginia. So let's take this gangster file today about Martin Delgado, and let's get into the story. I think you guys will like it. Let's go. Federal authorities busted the drug ring on the ports in Norfolk involving longshoremen and illegal immigrants. They smuggled hundreds and hundreds of pounds of cocaine into the country through the Hampton Roads and Charleston, South Carolina port. The story starts back in 1997. Delgado began bringing drugs to the region from New York. Everything was running smoothly. In 1999, he recruited a longshoreman, which helped bypass his New York supplier and get the drugs into Hampton Roads directly from Panama Canal. Delgado got arrested in 1999 on drug charges and was deported back to Panama City. Now, a year goes by and Delgado decides on putting in plan of his operation. So he's going back to running and making real money. He illegally came back and sparked back up his new operation. Delgado is back. He's running his operation for the next 6 years. Over this time, the ring is responsible for 275 pounds of cocaine, plus 4.5 pounds of heroin was imported through here, Hampton Roads, and Charleston, South Carolina. Basically, the ports of Norfolk and Portsmouth Marine Terminal. Those that know this area, Norfolk and Portsmouth got two separate shipyards. But the longshoremen, yes, were from those areas, and he was about to get some money. This time around, he brings with him Jorge Bobby Petter, Omar Petter, brothers from Panama City. All three were labor leaders of the ring and charged with drug conspiracy to deliver cocaine, heroin, and crack into the country through local marine terminals, Hampton Roads and South Carolina marine terminals. David Lamb, 44, of Norfolk. James Broadneck, 28, of Norfolk. Tyrone Saunders, 28, of Norfolk. Vernon Brooks, 34, of Chesapeake. David Lee, 51, of Chesapeake. Ronald Evans, 40, of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And like I said, before they used the Hampton Roads ports. That's the NIT in Norfolk, Virginia, the PMT in Portsmouth, Virginia, Portsmouth Marine Terminal. Vernon Brooks and David Jones are longshoremen responsible for assisting the offloading of cocaine and heroin at local ports. Ronald Evans is a trucker who was sneaking others to retrieve the drugs and out of the terminals. David Lamb, James Broadneck, Tyrone Sanders were all street level dealers in the drug ring. So, you know, all was going according to plan until the terrorist attacks happened in 2001, when the security beefed up on the port. Yes, the security is beefed up now because of the terrorist attacks, 9/11. So the ports now is what's in there is in there, and to get in and to get out it just started to get a lot difficult, because it's all right when people don't know what you're doing, but what happened was one of the longshoremen got a charge, and from there it started to dwindle down. Yeah, so in 2005 they just kept finding drugs in containers from that point on. Like I said, it changed their whole operation once that lockdown went in from 9/11, when the terrorist attacks happened. So the guys, they kept on operating. They kept operating until 2007, but like I said, it took a couple of losses in between them times, because a lot of work wasn't, there wasn't a lot, I guess you could say, but it was a lot to find for the law enforcement to bring them down. You see what I'm saying? And it was harder too, because they were sneaking individuals onto the ports, which made it even harder, to get those people out once you sneak them in. So let's say you sneak them, they snuck in the petty brother, and he got caught. So that's how he got taken out of the ring, because he got caught trying to sneak on and off the ports in the truck with the truck driver. So then it just started like a domino effect. They found some work on the ports, in a container that was delivered that made it all the way to Walmart distribution, and that was in 2005, and they found that container with drugs in it. Now that wasn't supposed to happen, but like I said, it was hard to sneak people onto and off of, after what was going on, what was happening, 9/11. So yeah, it's crazy though, but those guys had a plan, and the plan was executed. The two guys that were the ringleaders, they end up getting put into it, I guess, once the brother got tore off. Then more people started talking, so it really just started going down south from that point on. That's when they actually started their investigation in 2005 to 2007. They was able to gather more information from that point on, and they just kept on gathering information until the bus went down after 18 months of investigation. They rounded up first 7 individuals, then 2 more after that. So they also took off the streets 275 pounds of cocaine and like 4.5 pounds of heroin. The Port Authority head person did not have a statement at this time, but another Port Authority officer wanted to say that they needed that to happen so that all the this authority officers will not take their job lightly, because they never know what could be going on. He doesn't want you to put your head down in the sand. This concludes another episode of Virginia's Gangster Files. Come on back with us. This is Street Smart Sarge here. at Greedy Tycoon Media. You know, we love you. We thank you for the support. And if you do want to do a donation, you can always drop one with the super thanks. Because we super thank you and appreciate you, you know, for sure. Like I said, we'll be back with another one real soon. Stay subscribed, hit that bell. There's a Street Smart Sarge. And I'm signing out. Holla back.